Okay. Hi guys. I know it's been so long, y'all. It's been so long. Life has been lifing. Life has been lifing, y'all. But I am back again. I'm here to bring you more screenwriting, branding tips, all things entertainment that you need to know. We're back, guys. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so welcome to my channel, and as you all know, I am a writer, development and exec, industry and entertainment. So I am back again with another video, and I help writers get their start in the industry, as well as teaching you tips on how to enter it the correct way. And I'm just here to help. So this video, I'm going to go over the writer strike. I think that it's really important that I talk about this now, which is another reason why I wanted to get back into my YouTube videos regularly with you guys, because I feel like it's really important to talk about this writer strike. So y'all snuggle up, get a pillow like me, get comfortable. We're gonna talk about this strike, and we're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty of it all. So let's get into it. All right, so I want to cover three main parts of the strike rules that I feel is very important for my audience, which most of my audience are emerging writers that are still trying to break into the industry. And I feel like since pretty much we all are pre-WGA writers, we should be just as involved with learning the WGA rules just as the WGA writers. So I think it's really important for you all to really read the rules and really understand the rules. Also, if you don't know where to find the rules or where to look, I did repost as well as bookmark, repost all of these rules on my Twitter. My Twitter is just my name, my first and last name, @DonitaShaw on Twitter. Look on there if you can't find it, but there's a bunch of writers that are posting it and that are guiding people on where to look. So I would suggest look on my Twitter, but also look for WGA writers that are also posting about this. This is really important for all of us to know these rules and to kind of be, sorry guys, I have to adjust a little bit, my back was hurting. Kind of be, pretty much you want to remain like in solidarity with the writers. So we are, remaining in solidarity with the WGA writers, even though you are trying to enter into the industry and be like these people. We want to follow the rules. So I'm going to go over three main points that I think is very important for emerging writers in the strike. And please, I just want to reiterate, look over those rules. They're posted everywhere, but if you cannot find them, they are on my Twitter. I have reposted and bookmarked those rules, so please look at that. So number one that I think is really important to pay attention to is, it says immediately stop writing for all struck companies. So let's say you have a pending project in development, you have a writing assignment with a struck company, you're in conversations about deals with a struck company. From what I'm reading from the rules, and my people, correct me if I'm wrong, but from reading the rules, it sounds like to me that you are to stop all communication with a struck company, period. They're saying that if you as a writer start to reach out to these companies for financial situations or jobs, you will be looked at as a scab. You don't want that. So just don't have financial conversations or job conversations with struck companies. If you really want to be safe, I'm suggesting don't have any type of conversations with them until after the strike is over. Once the strike is over, you already have your list ready. You know who you want to reach out to. You know who you want to communicate with. Reach out to these people then. Don't reach out now. And actually, I feel like I want to change my lighting. It's looking a little weird on the right side of my face. Hold on, y'all. Let's fix the lighting here. Okay, how do I look? I feel like it was looking a little weird, but still, now it's still kind of, I don't want it to be too close. I think that's fine. That's probably fine. Let's bring it down a little bit. Good. Oop. Okay, that's probably fine. Maybe, should we make it warm? Oh, warm is nice. I like warm. Okay. Back at it again. Okay. So, all in all, my recommendation is be very careful with your communications with the struck companies, okay? You don't want any issues. You don't want to look like a scab. Just be careful. And if you can't find the information for the struck companies, I probably will post them on my Twitter too, because I do have those links. I have not posted them yet, but I will post everything in the notes below this video. So once this video is posted, by the time it's posted, you'll have all this information and be able to look at all the struck companies. You'll be able to look at the rules. I'll post the WGA rules as well, so everybody has it. I'll have all these links available to you guys, so don't worry. We'll have all that together, but just make sure to be careful with the struck companies. Okay, so the second thing that I found most important from the rules with the writer strike is querying. Okay, I get it. Trust me, I do. You all are probably thinking, oh, this is probably the perfect time to query then, since they're not going to be doing any work for their clients. No, that really will make you look bad. It will just show that you're not in solidarity on this. Like, you're, how do I put this? It will make you seem like you're just out for self, which ultimately, yes, we all are out for self, but you also have to think, like, this industry is very, very small, especially the screenwriting community. So a lot of the time, the screenwriting community, we try to stick together and we try to help each other. And if you're trying to like come up off of the detriment of us trying to get better wages, for us to get more pay, better health care, then that's not a good look. It's just not a good look. Ultimately, I would say if you really, really want to query managers that don't have any production background or are not also a producer. You just don't want to get caught up in a situation where you guys are negotiating money, you're negotiating a writing assignment, anything that has to do with financial situations. You just want to avoid that at all costs during this time. Please, I cannot reiterate that enough. It's just, you don't want those problems. I just think we should just just wait it out. So yeah, with querying, if you really feel like you need to query managers that you just want them to look at your work. And you can get signed during a strike. That is not a problem. The problem comes in when they put your work up or set you up with meetings to sell your work, or put you up for meetings for writing assignments or jobs. They cannot put you up for writing assignments or jobs. That's a no-no. No bueno. Okay? So during this time, if you really want to be safe, I would stay away from querying. But if you do enter a competition and that person wants to meet with you generally, you set up a general meeting. And if you guys don't know what general meetings are, I could talk more on this, but general meetings typically are just you generally meeting a manager or a rep or an agent, and you guys are talking about your experience, your interests, their interests, what they're excited about, and seeing if your values and your vibes match. That's pretty much what it is. And I can talk more about that on how to prepare for that as well. That'll be in the next video. We'll plan that. Oh, now that I'm back on my video vibe again, YouTube vibe but yeah, so if we want to stay protected out here in these screenwriting streets, let's stay away from querying unless you've already had conversations, because there is going to be competition announcements, yes, and then you might get solicited by a general manager to a manager to meet with them. That's totally fine. You entered a competition. There's nothing the strike can do about that. But what you can stop is let them know to not send you out to any places, to not set your work up at any places. Just protect yourself, please. So the third thing that stood out to me with the rules that I feel that everyone as an emerging writer should focus on, if you are really wanting to capitalize off this moment, I think this is a perfect time to network. This is a perfect time to network. Unfortunately, a lot of the WGA writers will be out of work, unfortunately, but this is a beautiful time to create your own work, to network, to fellowship with these other writers. Are there some writers that, maybe you had conversations with and they've just been too busy because they've been in a room? This is the perfect time to reach out to them and, just see what they've been up to. I'm preaching to the choir here. I'm preaching to the choir. I have writers that I haven't connected with in a long time, and they've been busy, and I just felt, I felt kind of bad reaching out all the time because, they're busy, they're in a room. I don't want to bother them. But, now is a great time because they have time on their hands. Get to networking. Make that list. Create a list of people that you want to connect with. Create fellowships. This is the time for us to communicate with each other and build a community and be strong together, because we're fighting a huge system here. Perfect time to network, and I think that's what we really should be focusing on. Don't try to get a one leg up on anything. Fellowship with other writers and learn from this experience and learn from people that are already further than you. I think this is the perfect time to do that. So these are just my 3 things that I took from the rules. Please read the rules, please. So with the rules, they were talking about reps and taking your work out of a development deal. If it's currently in a development deal, it goes deep. Trust me, guys, it goes deep with the whole financial situation. And even to the point of you shouldn't talk to struck companies about financing your film or your project, any type of development deals. So it's tricky, it's tough, but I think that is the perfect time to network with other writers. And so in conclusion, the 3 things is If you have to query people that are not producers, or only talk to people from competitions if you have to talk to people. Second is learn the struck companies. Like I said, I will post all the links underneath this video in the notes when I'm done. But know all the struck companies. Don't communicate with the struck companies. Just don't communicate, in my opinion. And thirdly, network. Figure out how to network. This is the perfect time for us to network and communicate with each other and build a strong screenwriting community so that we can get paid fairly, okay? All right, so I hope you guys take this advice, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. I have now since launched my business, since I've been gone for a while, at 1293productions.com. I will link that below as well. And also I offer mentorship opportunities through my business as well. So if you guys still have questions after watching my videos, feel free to reach out soon. But yeah, I will be giving advice throughout this whole strike situation, the more that I know. But in the meantime, happy writing and keep on going, guys. Love you. Bye.